Hi, Dr. Heather here from Wellspring Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Today I want to share with you what we do with people that come in who are struggling with problems with sleep. First thing we need to do is do a very thorough history, because although struggling with sleep sounds like one category, there's a lot of uniqueness to it. And so we have to find out individually what's going on for this person. So first off, are they having trouble falling asleep? Or are they waking up and not being able to get back to sleep? Or are they getting lots of sleep, but they just don't feel rested? And then we want to look at other things that can disturb sleep. Sleep apnea, restless leg syndrome, or body aches and pains and discomfort that keeps you sleeping restlessly. Or we also have social factors that are affecting our sleep. So we do a thorough history to uncover what exactly is going on for this person. And we also look at what's the organ function that may be affecting sleep. So thyroid can affect our sleep. That's when we get as much sleep as we think we need, but we still don't feel rested. Or the adrenals, where we're just awake at night and we wake up and we think, and we can't get back to sleep. We also know that blood sugar can affect whether or not we're sleeping well, and we can wake up because of a change in our blood sugar. And then we also know that there are things that like anxiety and thoughts, so we can help people with those pieces. And then there's a whole thing around habits and sleep hygiene. Like, what are the rhythms that people are using for their sleep? Are they even getting enough sleep? Are they, do they need to change their focus of their day of how they're going to be sleeping and making a plan for it? So we look at all of those things. And then we also look at, using our scanning technology, what organs are being affected from the stress in their system. And so we can actually see that there may be an interference in the nerve supply to the adrenals that keeps them in adrenal stress mode. Or there may be an interference in the nerve supply to the part of the body that controls the soft palate and our breathing, our upper respiratory breathing, and that could affect apnea. Or we can look at, in the lower spine, the nerve supply to the legs, that can be involved when there is restless leg syndrome. And then also just having a lot of stress and tension in your upper back from use of devices and being on monitors and screens all the time and having poor posture. You go to lay down and you just can't get comfortable because of all the stress there. And so we help people with that, and then they're just sleeping like a log. So it's looking at very closely what are the factors that are individual for that person. And then finally, we have an HRV, or heart rate variability technology, that helps to show us if people are just defaulting to stress mode, and if they just are in burnout mode and just don't have the capacity to manage their stresses, and that's what's keeping them up at night. So I hope that you found this useful, that we do have the technology to be able to measure all of these pieces so we can be very precise in understanding what is causing the insomnia or the trouble sleeping for this person, and then what is our outcome going to be when we finally can reconcile and address these issues. I hope that you found this was useful. If you did, please share it with friends and family, and I look forward to helping you and sharing more with you soon.